Okay, so yeah, we'll discuss. First thing is SQL. Right, yesterday we discussed course contents, right? First we'll start with SQL, then warehouse concepts, then Informatica and Unix and IICS, right? So first we'll start with the SQL. Okay, so here, right, I have installed Oracle database here. Okay, so this is in the VMware. Okay, I mean I will sorry.
Screen not visible.
Oh, screen, you are not able to see. Okay, let me check it once. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, let me share my screen. Yeah, you are able to see screen now?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so here the Oracle. Okay, in the Oracle we are going to practice on the command prompt here. See, SQL, right? So basically the Oracle, right? So we hello.
Sorry to interrupt. Someone waiting.
Okay, let me wait. So we are going to practice on Oracle database. Okay, in the Oracle database. So we are going to practice SQL. First is, what is SQL? Okay, SQL means structured query language. So structured query language, SQL means. So it's a simple English language that you just, okay. So we are going to practice on that, and basically in the Oracle Corporation, okay, they have the Oracle database. Okay, that is RDBMS structure. Okay, that follows SQL. Okay, structured query language. Okay, so in a database, okay, we have the Oracle database. Okay, in the database we have the different schemas. Okay, in Oracle, suppose we have ORC, Oracle. Suppose Oracle is one database. So schemas, in that database we have different schemas. Schemas means different users. Okay, in a database. Okay, suppose I have one user, right? Guru is one user. Okay, so these are different schemas or users in a database. Okay, ORC is a Oracle database. Under that Oracle database we have different users or schemas. Okay, you are different user, I am different user. Okay, so in all the users, right, we can have them in different types of objects we have in the Oracle database. Okay, how data, mainly we have to store the data, right? We have to retrieve the data. Okay, anybody is waiting on the so the basic element to store, right, data in a database is table. Okay, table. So what is the table? Table is nothing but a combination of columns and rows. Okay, suppose name, number, salary. Okay, so these are the columns: name, number, salary, right? So these are the columns. Okay, and what are the rows? Suppose name, these are the rows. Okay, so combination of columns and rows is nothing but a table, right? So this table is the basic element in a database to store the data. Okay, all right. So then we have, apart from table, we have a lot of other objects also. Okay, we have used synonyms, lot of other objects also, but basic object first thing. Table is the basic object in a database. Okay, so we'll see how we can create a table, how we can insert the data, how we can update the data. Suppose we have inserted the data first initially. Suppose base salary 20,000. So now it is updating to the 30,000. So we need to update that to 30,000. Okay, so we can insert data, we can update the data, and we can also delete that. Suppose B record, I don't want it, I need to remove it, so I can delete it. So how we can delete that record, right? So all those, how we can perform by using SQL. Okay, we'll see. Okay, first let's create a table. Basic element, we can create a table. Okay, create table. Okay. Okay, this is the command. Okay, create table, table name, and next in the bracket we can give the column name. Suppose this is the column name, and next data type. Okay, the column is the data type. Okay, what is the column name? Number. So what is the data type for that? Is number. Okay, we can insert 1, 2, 3, right? Employee numbers. So data type should be number. Suppose next employee name. What is the data type? Is varchar. Okay, varchar. And next is a size. Okay, this is a column name. Okay, and this is the data type, and in the bracket this is the size, means length. Suppose the employee name can have up to 20. Okay, size means, you know, right? Suppose A, B, C, size is 3, D, size 4, right? Now it is 5, that is the size. Okay, all right. So here that's the length. Okay, first column name, then varchar, mean the data type, and size. Okay, defaultly here number it will take 10. Okay, we can mention particularly if you want 2, 3, 5, right? Okay, and next column is salary. Salary column will be number. Suppose if you want to mention, right, we can mention the maximum size is 6. So then it will allow only 6 length. Okay, the length will be maximum 6. After that it will not allow. Okay, so see, table created, right? Table has been created. So we just created the table, okay, with the columns. Now we need to insert the data, right? You need to insert the data. So to see the data in a table, select star from emp_es. So no row selected. Why? Because we have not inserted any records so far. So we need to insert the data into the table, right? So for creating a table, we can use the create statement. Create table, table name, okay, in the bracket. So column name, data type, comma, column name, data type and length, comma, column. So by comma we can give any number of columns. Okay, so same name we cannot give it. Suppose number, name, salary. So one more column with the same salary we cannot create it. Same name it will not accept two columns in the same table. So it will be different name. Okay, column name should be. Okay, and now we can insert into the table. Insert into emp underscore yes. Insert into emp underscore values. Okay, so the values means, so first for number we have to give, okay, we can give 1. Next, name, right? Name is a varchar. So varchar, when you are supplying the value, when you are inserting the value for a varchar data type, it should be in the single quotation. Okay, suppose next, salary. If it is a number means no need to give it in the single quotation. If it is a varchar data type, right, you should give it in the single quotation. Okay, value for that. So for number 1, for name Hari, for salary 10,000. So once you have inserted, right, we have inserted the record, but we need to save this. Okay, we need to save this. So to save it, we can issue commit. Okay, commit means save, permanent save it is. Okay, we have given commit, right? Now the record has been saved into the table. Okay, suppose if you want to insert one more record, we can insert the same statement. Okay, 2, comma. Okay, one more record. So after inserting all, you can, okay, issue the commit and end up the insertion. Once you have completed the right, we can issue the commit. Okay, commit. So we have inserted 3 records. Now let's see the data which we have inserted, right? We need to see the data, right? Select star from emp underscore yes. So now we can able to see the data, right? Number, name, salary. 1, 2, 3 Harigiri Krishna. So you are able to. So here star in the sense, what is the meaning of star means? Star in the sense all the columns from the table. Suppose if you want to select particular columns, you can select, suppose select number, comma, salary from emp underscore yes. So if you want particular columns, you can select only those columns separated by comma. Okay. If you want all the columns from the table, then you can simply select star from table. So you can able to see all the columns and all the records. Okay. So this is how we can insert the records into the table. Okay. And suppose I want to update. Suppose Hari salary 10,000 to 40,000 I want to update. Okay, then how we can update that record, particularly that record. Okay, how we can update? We have the update statement. We can use update emp underscore update this table, set salary column equal to 40,000. So if I close here, what will happen? So here I'm updating this table and setting the salary equal to 40,000. So what will happen for all of the employees, it will be updated to the 40,000. But I don't want to update for all. I want to update only for Hari. So then we can use where class here, where number equal to 1. Okay, we can give means where number equal to 1 means, so only for that employee it will update, or you can give anything, whatever the condition you are giving. So suppose where name equal to notation Hari. Okay, see, one row updated. Okay, if you don't give where class, what will happen? It will update for all employees, but I don't want to update for all. I want to update for a particular employee. So that is Hari. See, where name equal to Hari, so it is updated to only Hari. So once you have updated, right, you have to issue commit to permanent save. Okay, all right. So now select star from emp underscore es. See, salary has been updated to 40,000. Okay, suppose I want to remove this record, Giri. Okay, then we can use delete command. Delete emp underscore es, where delete emp underscore es means all the records it will be deleted. Okay, but particularly one employee we need to delete, right? Delete emp underscore es, where number equal to 2. See, one row deleted. Once you delete it, you can issue the commit. Okay, commit complete. Select star from emp underscore es. See, with 2 records. Okay. Alright. So now we saw how to create table, right? And how to insert a records into table, how to insert a data, right? And how to update a record, right? And how to delete, right? So basically, right, the SQL, okay, basically the SQL, it is divided into multiple categories. Okay, one is DDL. I'll tell you what is that. Another one is DML. We have, what is DDL? Okay, DDL means data definition language. Okay, data definition language. DML means data manipulation language. Okay, and we have DRL, data retrieval language. Data retrieval. Okay, and TCL, transaction control language. Okay, and finally, okay, DCL, data control language. So what are those categories? Okay, so the SQL is divided into these categories. Okay, So in the DDL we have particular commands. Suppose now we use the create statement, right? Create command, correct? So that will come under the DDL. So create, okay, here create, it will come, and create and alter. So we have created the table by using create statement, create command, right? So we can alter, actually we can alter the table also. So first initially we created the table, right? So we just want to alter that. Suppose sal, I want to rename it to the salary, right? Or I want to insert one more record, suppose address, I want to add one more column, address. We can add it, we can rename it, okay, we can drop one column, okay, we can do all those things, okay. For the table we can drop the table also. We created the table, right? We can use the drop command to drop the table itself. We use the we just use the delete command, right, to delete the record. We can use truncate command. Truncate means it will delete all the records in the table, okay. We can use rename, okay. I will explain one by one. I am just going to these categories and the commands which will come under the each category, okay. I will go with one by one, each one, okay. The syntax, how we can alter, how we can draw, how we can truncate, how we can rename. So what you are going to rename, right? So I will explain each command with the examples, with the different examples, okay. First, so all these commands will come under the DDL, data definition language, okay. Next, what will come under the DML, insert, update, delete. These three commands will come under the DML, means data manipulation. This is data definition language, means definition in the sense creating the object, right? We can create an object, means table. We can alter that object, we can drop it, right? We can rename that table name, column names also, right? So all these will come under the definition language, right? We are not dealing any data here. We are just definition, right? We are creating, altering, right? Dropping. All these are under the definition language. Data manipulation, right? Data, we can insert the data, we can update the data, we can delete the data. That is manipulation of the data, right? Inserting, updating, deleting. All this will come under the data manipulation. Next, data retrieval. Data retrieval means you have to retrieve, you have to see, means select. We just saw select star from table, right? So need to retrieve it. We need to get the data, right? We need to see the data. Data retrieval language, the select, okay. And next is the transactional control language, right? Here commit visa, right? Next is rollback. We have rollback and save point also, okay. That will come under the transaction control language. With the transaction, right, insertion, updation, deletion, whether it is we have to commit or rollback. I'll tell you. Commit means save. Rollback means rollback in the sense it will roll back. I mean it will not commit, means it will not save that whatever you have inserted. If you insert a record and then if you issue the rollback, that record will not be inserted. You are rollbacking that operation. That is called rollback, okay. Next is, this is grant and revoke. This will come under the data control language, okay. So what is that grant? Okay, we'll go with one by one each, okay. So whenever you are performing the data manipulation language, means you are inserting, you're using the insert statement or update or delete, you must use commit to save it. If you don't want that, right, save, you can use the rollback. Okay, so it is mandated to use after DML command. You should use commit to save that work, to save it permanently. Okay, if you don't want to save means you can issue the rollback. Then that will not be saved. That means it will not be inserted, it will not be updated, it will not be deleted with whatever you have done. Okay, but whenever you are whenever you are using these, right, DDL commands, you are not going to use any commit. You are not going to save it. Why? Because for DDL commands, right, we saw, right, I mean, we have created the table, right, we have not issued any commit, correct? We created the table, there we have not issued any commit. But whenever you are issuing insert or update, delete, you are issuing commit, right, to save it. But whenever you are issuing the, I mean, right, create table or any object, create command, that is it, that will come under the DDL. So whenever the DDL command, right, you are using, then Oracle internally it issue the commit. That is called implicit. Okay. For this, explicit means you have to issue the command. Whenever the DML command you are using, right, insert or update or delete, you need to issue the commit. User, right, you have to issue the commit or rollback. Okay, whenever these DDL commands, right, create, alter, drop, truncate, rename, these commands you are using means, then Oracle internally that will issue the commit. Oracle internally itself commit will be issued. Okay, that is called implicit, means internally implicit, right, commit will be issued. But here for DML commands we have to issue the commit. That is called explicit. So far, anybody have any doubts? Okay. Okay. So next, select data retrieval language. It's just simply selecting. Okay, it's going to select the data. It's going to see the data. Retrieval means to see, to select, to retrieve the data from a table. We can use a select command, right? Whether all columns or only particular columns, or all the data or particular data. Okay, you can use the where class in select also. Suppose I want to see only, right, where number equal to 1. So you can see only where number equal to 1, only that information. Okay, where is nothing but filter. Okay, particular records you want it, particular record you want to delete, particular record you want to update, particular records you want to select, right? It's a filter. Else we will get all the records impacted. If you are not using where means it will be, suppose it will, you are using delete, you are not using where, then it will delete all the records. You are updating something, you are not using where class, then it will update all the records. So if you use a where class means, so it will particular record it will delete it, particular record it will be updated, particular record you can select it. Okay, that's a filter. Where class is used for filter. Okay. So next, commit, rollback and save point, right? So first, right, create, we use the we created the table, right? We can alter also, we can alter the table. Alter means we can add one more column, we can rename the column. Okay, drop means we can drop that object. Okay, the table itself we can drop it, or we can drop particular command, particular column. Truncate means we can truncate all the data. Okay, we cannot truncate particular data. Means particular employees we cannot truncate it. Truncate, it will be all the data in the table, it will be truncated, means deleted. If you want to delete all the data in the table, right, we can use the truncate. Okay, and rename. So we can rename the table name, we can rename the column names. Okay, so here delete also we have and truncate also we have. Delete also we can use to delete the records in the table. Truncate also we can delete the records in the table. But what is the difference between delete and truncate? Okay, they will ask in the interviews questions sometimes, most of the times. I mean, difference between delete and truncate. Okay, so truncate, right? Truncate means truncate table name, that's it. So all the data will be truncated. See? Truncated, table truncated. Now you cannot able to see. We cannot use where class in the truncate. We cannot truncate particular data. Okay. All right. We'll just insert again 2 records. Okay, we'll insert again the data. Okay, 2 records. Okay, so truncate and delete. So delete, we can delete particular records, not all the records. Okay, but truncate, entire data will be deleted. We cannot delete particular records. Okay, here we can roll back. Suppose we have deleted one record, we can roll back it. Suppose see, delete from MP_ES, where number equal to 1. Okay, so one row deleted. Before issuing commit, we can issue the rollback. Rollback complete. See, select start from EMP_ES. You are able to see that one, right? So rollback means it will not deleted. The delete operation will not work. So why? Because you are not committing. If you issue commit here, what will happen? That record will be deleted permanently. But you are issuing rollback here, right? So that record not deleted. Rollback, I don't want it. Rollback means it will not save it, the DML command, whatever you have done. It will ignore the DML command. Okay, that's what rollback. Alright. So, but we don't have we cannot use the rollback in the truncate. Okay, we can delete particular records here, and we can have the rollback if you don't want to delete. But here we cannot delete a particular record, and we cannot roll back. Once it is got truncated, it's gone. All the data will be deleted permanently. Why? Because truncate is a DDL command, right? So internally, once all the data deleted, right? Internally already issue the commit internally. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt so far? Okay, yeah, that's the difference between delete and truncate. Okay, so next, commit and rollback, right? We saw commit means it will save, rollback means it will undo the DML. Means whatever the DML command you have used, right? Insert or update or delete, it will not be saved. Means that will be ignored. Alright? Okay. Grant and revoke. Grant and revoke. Suppose we have in one database, suppose ORCL is a database. In that we have two users. Suppose Hari and Giri. Okay. So you have object here, employee. Here you have object department table. Okay. So Hari cannot access this department. Why? Because that is in the Giri user. Right? Giri cannot access employee table. Why? Because that is in a different schema. Right? Schema or user. Okay. So to access, Hari need to access department. Then how he can access? How means Giri need to provide grant access. He need to provide permissions. Grant means granting the permissions. So whatever the permissions he is granting Giri on department, those he can access Hari. Okay. Revoke means once you have given the access, grant access, you have granted the select, update, insert, or all the permissions you have granted, right? So he selected or he done whatever he wanted, right? Then you can revoke. Revoke means you can take back all the permissions from him. Okay, that is called revoke. Okay, grant and revoke. Alright. Grant means giving the permissions on an object to different user, and revoke means taking the permissions from that user on the table. Okay. We can discuss, okay, each command with the example. Okay, so far we created the table, insert, update, delete, right? We can comment, rollback also we saw, right? We can see the alter, drop, truncate, rename, grant, revoke, right? So all these things we can discuss. So far is good. Anybody have any doubts? Okay. Okay, cool. I mean, okay, then if no doubts means we'll connect on tomorrow, okay? Same 10 o'clock. Alright? Okay? Alright, we can take a little bit more time tomorrow, okay? Fine? If no questions, we'll drop off. Okay, we'll connect on tomorrow. Okay, I'll share that installation, all those things today. Okay, yesterday I was a little bit busy. Okay, all right. Hello. Yeah, I think we can connect on tomorrow. Okay, we'll discuss. So for any doubts, anybody? If no doubts means we'll connect tomorrow. Okay, and we'll discuss all those. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, Krishna.
How to install Oracle database?
Yeah. I will connect with you and we'll see. Okay, I'll show. Okay, we'll get it installed today. Okay, we'll practice today from today itself. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also work on so I'm unable to install.
Okay. Yeah. Sure, we'll connect. Okay, we'll connect it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Fine then. Thank you.